Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you at the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf, good health and good time. Tattoos and memories, a dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth it all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So our senior project really has nothing to do with music, but there's a line in the song that kind of has something to do with it, and it's from the chorus. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life, and we'll go through our presentation at the end if you don't understand why.
Our presentation was on volunteering. I'm Jesus.
I'm Mark.
Thanks. So what is our VP of moving? That is a good question in itself.
Our big question was, how can volunteering benefit the community?
What we shall see. We set a challenge. Okay.
The research process, we decided to find out what volunteering meant, kind of back in the day, I guess you would say. Now,
Back in our parents' generation.
yeah, like back in our parents' generation, volunteering was all about just respect and like helping other people, like just helping an old lady across the street or mowing your lawn.
Now it seems like people do it for extra credit or community service, which isn't too fun.
Yeah, but like a lot of times when it's volunteering, it's not volunteering. Like if you go to a place that has volunteer work, it's mostly kids on community service because they did something wrong. And then we tried to figure out where we could do it.
There was a number of places. One we thought was really cool was the Hospice of Health. We didn't exactly get too involved in that one, but we did get involved in the public library, the soup kitchen, and also a lot of Native American stuff. Which is really cool.
The big one we did though was the soup kitchen, which is downtown. How we did this?
When we worked at the soup kitchen, there was a number of things you had to prepare for. You had to call in advance to make sure that your group can work. You also had to wear specific clothing. There was no dingo jewelry. You had to wear a white t-shirt with jeans that fit. I mean, no sagging pants, which doesn't look good.
Yeah, and if you had long hair, you had to either wear a hairnet or a hat. And the first time I went, my hair was really long, so I had to wear a really old hat, but I mean, it wasn't a problem. And we had to sign release forms.
As you can see in the picture.
Because you handle a lot of food there, so you had to make sure, like, if there was any allergic reactions, you couldn't, like, sue the soup kitchen.
When we worked at the soup kitchen, a number of things happened. When we first went, we didn't expect it to be quite as fun as we did. We actually probably had more fun than we should have.
Yeah, we were kind of dreading the fact that we were going to work at the soup kitchen. soon as he walked in there, the lady, the head cook, Amy, she said, "You two boys, you look like salad guys."
That was my favorite part.
Yeah. We made salads, fruit salads. We helped them make sloppy joes. And one thing I found really interesting is there's a blind kid who walks around the school with a cane. His name's Eric, I believe. I think his name's Eric, and his family was there. He was actually making the sloppy joes himself. I thought that was pretty interesting. And we helped them wrap bread because Jimmy John donates bread, so we helped them cut it up and wrap it.
But other than that, we just have to make sure everything was clean, and the dishes, I did not have to do that again.
The dishes were the only bad part, because we had to wash a lot of dishes.
Everything that they use that entire day, whole 6 hours of work. It's torture.
But the dishes, like, besides the dishes though, it was fun, and I don't know about Jesus, but personally, just knowing that we help, like, working at a soup kitchen, you're helping a lot of people, because a lot of people go into the soup kitchen, and it's not like, you wouldn't, like, because, just like
There's a lot of people that you wouldn't expect to see there. There's actually a lot of families that go, and we saw quite a few children there, which is kind of a sad thing, but we were actually glad that we can help serve them food whenever they're hungry.
one of the saddest things I think I saw there was a family that came in with mom and dad and 3 children, and each child had on a Newport t-shirt, like the cigarette brand Newport. And like they were little kids too, not like teenagers, but like maybe like 7 or 8. I just thought that was a little ridiculous. But I mean, when people are that down on their luck, they'll make their kids whatever they can afford. So working in a soup kitchen, like, it feels good knowing that you're helping a lot of people.
We actually got a lot of people from the school to help us too. A few weekends we actually got a couple of our peers to do it, people in all kinds of different grades. 2 of our friends, Dylan and OJ, we couldn't exactly add their pictures because of technical difficulties with the camera. And we got a picture with Amy, right?
No.
Okay, well, here's the quote from the song that we did earlier.
And starting our senior year, we did not expect to be working at a soup kitchen, like, voluntarily. So that was pretty unpredictable, but at the end, it just felt good about doing it, and me and Jesus, we both plan on doing it throughout the summer, like, just because we feel good about doing it.
It's a whole lot of fun, and I actually recommend it to anybody that needs volunteer hours and they just want to help out the community, because that's what our big project is about, just trying to get other people to help out in the community more.
And having the time in your life is very self-explanatory too. A lot of fun.
We did have quite a lot of fun. Well,